morning, friends. Welcome to another Fluff for Your Stash vlog. Today I am trying to get just my general crafting area sort of cleaned up, tidied up, put things away, reorganize stuff. I'm reorganizing my yarn shelf. I have been doing really well about using up a bunch of my yarn stash, and so now I need to kind of go through my shelf and just re-tidy things, because especially the top shelf, I'll pop a little bit of b-roll in here. Especially the top shelf where I keep all of like my the hand dyed, like the pretty yarns, the skeins of yarn. It's looking a little sad. So I need to get that, pull everything off, tidy it all up, put it all back on. And then I'm trying to get my sewing table cleared off so I can do a little bit of sewing. It's just, the further I get in my pregnancy, the harder it gets to do sewing. But I'm going to try and do that because I have a dress that I'm trying to work on that's sort of a flop, but I think I have a way to tweak it and fix it and maybe rescue that project. But I can't do that when my table is covered with yarn stuff, and for my last video I cleaned out a bunch of my project bags, and so I have project bags on there and stitch markers here and there and yarn ends and all the fun stuff. So right now I've been going through and winding up some different yarns that I needed to wind up for a project that I'm working on. And then also I had like some odds and ends. Like last time I talked about how I frogged the Jacob's Ladder socks. I just went through and actually caked up that ball of yarn because it was a skein, like one of those like this but bigger, of opal sock yarn. And I don't know about you, but when you've used part of a skein, or if you haven't used it but you've knit with it and then frogged it and you wrap it around the skein, it's just kind of messy. So I just caked that up, got that put on the shelf. I have a couple bags of yarn down here that I need to get put on the shelf somehow. They're like sweater quantities. This one is some wool ease, Lion Brand wool ease that I got because I'm working on a cardigan for my husband. And then this one has, if you watched my LYS day vlog or whatever, I've got some yarn that I bought then, and I just need to find a spot for it on the shelf if I can. But yeah, so I'm just kind of trying to like tidy and organize and get this sort of sorted out so I can use it a little bit better. But yeah, that being said, let's go ahead and let's start pulling all this yarn off the shelf. I think I've been working on this for about an hour and a half. My wonderful husband is watching our toddler outside, but I think that's all I'm going to do for today. I still technically have a pile of like sewing projects and stuff that's over there, but that I'm not going to worry too much about that because I'm hoping to kind of work on that maybe tomorrow. It's Saturday today, so maybe tomorrow I'll have a little bit of time to work on one or two of those projects. But for now, I'm ready to go to the bathroom, get a snack, sit down, relax, knit a couple of things. I'm feeling much, much better. It's actually reasonably tidy and usable now, which is so relieving. But yeah, so that's where I'm actually going to go ahead and end this vlog. Like I said, I'm hoping these will be fairly short little little snippets of vlogs, kind of showing some of the process of tidying up, cleaning up some of my space to make it more usable and fun to work in. But yeah, I'm so happy. This table has been just a mess for the last week since I frogged and cleaned out all those project bags, and so I just haven't been able to do anything in here, just because I just didn't have the brain space and the time to sit down and solely focus on this, because my toddler's room is that way. This office space shares a wall with his bedroom, so I'm always a little bit nervous about trying to do too much cleaning and stuff while he's supposed to be taking his nap, and so then when he's awake, he loves being in here. He's not allowed in here because between my husband's computer stuff and my yarn craft stuff, it's like a toddler paradise, and I'd rather he didn't enjoy my craft supplies that much. But yeah, so I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty happy. I still need to figure out something to do with how I'm going to store my iron, and I have like a little like sleeve ironing board, and I'm kind of wondering if I'm going to put like some sort of like a crate or a shelf up on the wall in this corner just to have a spot to stick my iron when I'm not using it. So that's kind of still on the floor and a little bit of a mess, but we made good progress today. I feel like my yarn shelf is much tidier. Everything that's supposed to fit on there fits on there now. I've reorganized some of the buckets and it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. So I'll probably try and take a picture with my phone and pop it up here somewhere so you can see it properly. The lighting in here is not the best, so it's a little bit hard to film it and it not be too dark. But yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with it. I think it's looking pretty good. I know where like everything is for the most part, and I can use it, so yeah. But anyway, that's the end of this stash fluffing vlog. I hope that you're enjoying some stash fluffing as well, and that you're also enjoying some crafting and knitting time, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!